Hey, welcome to the video. My name is Michelle. I'm an artist in New York City, and this is a few days over the course of the last week and a half or so. I went to see some art as per usual. I made some art as per usual. I had an art class and just did some life stuff. I went to go get a passport photo, hung out with my dog, and I started the artist way. I think this is going to be my last video in the series of becoming a proper vlogger. It's really been a way for me to learn how to edit and teach myself how to do a few things here and there. I feel like I have a comfortability now. So I think the next chapter will be the artist way. I started my morning pages again this week, and I always go on artist dates. So yeah, I figured I'd kind of share that journey here. Hey, I'm getting ready to go get my passport picture taken because I need to get my passport renewed. And my parents just invited my boyfriend and I on a cruise and a Euro trip to France, Spain, and Portugal, which doesn't feel real. It's kind of insane. So yeah, I'm preparing for that. It's like, what is my life? I started the Artist Way again this week. It's by Julia Cameron, and it's like a workbook to work through your creativity. And it's really awesome, and you can listen to it on Spotify, but I also have the book. So I've been doing morning pages every day this week, and it feels really good. It feels really nice to like get back into that habit and into that pattern. I've had like a lot of roaming thoughts about what kind of art do I want to make, what even like should this little tiny composition be that probably no one will see, that will never be important, but like how do I get these ideas from my head onto paper and in a way that feels like genuine and relevant and interesting and like me. That's all part of the process of finding my style, at least that's what it feels like. So I did that this morning. I had some coffee, I hung out with Connor, and then Ozzy and I went for a walk. We went to the larger, farther away dog park, and he ran around for a long time. It's like 45 degrees outside. It feels really nice. It's beautiful and sunny. And I'm reading my book by Dave Hickey called Faint of Heart. It's really great. It's him in conversation with contemporary artists. He's an art critic, so it's his perspective on them, but also on just how people interact with art in general. And he's such a good writer, and it's really awesome to read. And it's also really awesome to read these artists' words and kind of like how they're processing their own creativity and their own art. And yeah, so that's been really cool. I just got back from the park with Ozzy and I'm reading this book and it's so good. I just want to like highlight and annotate everything. Like I feel like as soon as I finish reading this, I want to dive back in and read it again. It just has like so many little nuggets that are so good. His conversations with other artists and hearing them think about how to make art and how to evolve their art and what's going on in their mind is like extremely interesting and helpful for me. So I just recently started working in a restaurant again. I got into all of these really great patterns and I'm still in these really great patterns, which is awesome. But it's just wild that as soon as you get into restaurant life, all of a sudden you're eating meals at 3:30 and midnight instead of normal lunch and dinner. You are dehydrated and you're like your brain is like wired late, so you don't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. The rest of my week I have to like kind of get back into this like swing. Like yesterday morning I didn't get up till like 10 a.m. So that sucks and I really don't like that. So I'm trying to kind of like fix that. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm meal prepping so that if I am hungry at midnight, I eat something that's like pre-portioned and healthy and full of like protein and vegetables and good for me. I want to feel good and run good and sleep well and be healthy, the healthiest version of myself. So that's one thing. The other thing is when I started work and I started training, I kind of like stopped going to as much yoga as I was, but now my goal is to be back on like 4 to 6 days a week. I feel so much better being back in that. I was only going like 2 or 3 times a week and it just didn't feel like enough. The other thing is I'm going to try and still go to sleep around like 12 or 1 at the latest. That way like on the rest of the nights I can go to sleep around like 11:30 midnight and wake up early-ish. I don't think I realized how much of a difference it would make to be on like a normal human schedule. I was a chef for a long time and then worked in restaurants in management and all that crap for a long time. So constantly used to irregular schedules, but my body hated it. I was super anxious, super unhappy, super unhealthy. My patterns were terrible, and also I was working in hospitality, but it exacerbated these bad habits because I was on this irregular schedule. I was going to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. I got off work at 3:30. It wasn't like I was out and about. Well, I used to be, but that was a long time ago. So anyways, all that to say, I am really trying to, I'm gonna make sure that this is a good balance for me, because I just like no longer will put up with the fact that restaurants ruin my life. Yeah, also I really love this restaurant, and it's fun, and it's like, it is what it is so that I can do what I want to do, and I'm so grateful for that, and it feels like a really, really good fit. Sometimes it feels stupid talking about this stuff because it's like, yeah, every adult has to do all this shit, but I wasn't on my game until recently. I also like, I'm proud of where I'm at right now, and I'm happy and consistent, and I think that that's been really tough for me, and I haven't been healthy or consistent or not super stressed or not super anxious in years. So yeah, I want to keep that up. It feels good. Okay, enough chatting.
contact. So you can hook a strobe up to this lens, and then the beauty of these large format lenses.
We're so close to spring. It was 65 degrees yesterday and 55 the day before. Today it's a little chilly, but oh, it feels so good not to wear a coat. It felt so good yesterday. I was wearing like this little crop top and nothing else. We were sitting outside. I cleaned my patio. So exciting.
Someone who knows I wish I had or could find a workaround,
As always, thank you so much for watching. It's been really fun to start this journey and to share on here and just to have like an extra creative project. Like and subscribe and comment and do all that stuff. Or don't. But have a good day. Have a good week. See ya.
from the bleachers, I can feel the heat of fire.